Well, you're a bad mom.
Its main ingredient can be found in your medicine cabinet. And not only is it highly addictive, it can be deadly. Scissor, hip-hop's potent prescription.
Driving up through the avenue. My hands so dirty from counting this cash. I need to sanitize, I need to clean. I came and fuck the rap game up. They say I better lie. I had to show a nigga last night. Still got some gunpowder on me. Still got some handles on me. Still got some packages on me. With some jobs, first drink, Lambo star, birds of paint. Say they don't fuck with me, they cause they can't. And I'm not acting like nothing I ain't. She let me smash what she had my number. Top notch bitches on my bump. I'm in that pocket, that ass and trunk. Got a new plug, still a plug, the neighborhood with the trunk. Told the neighbor, fuck a budget, what budget? I don't fuck with rappers, they too buddy. Real estate, have my money, making money. Know it tastes good.
Hi guys. So here we are, another week. Today is June 2nd. We are in a new month. That means new blessings, new intentions, a new opportunity to just reset everything, be someone else, attract someone else, attract a new life. And I wish all of that for you. I am feeling pretty good this morning. Got up, cleaned, made a new green juice, like a detox juice. In that juice, by the way, there was cucumber, pineapple, and ginger. I put ginger paste because I was being a little lazy, but it actually tasted really, really good. And that's supposed to be a good like fat flush. So if you want to try it, or if you have tried it, let me know what you think in the comments. But right now I'm actually on my way to the doctor because finally this comes off. Like, guys, I have been in this cast for, I want to say, about 6 weeks now. And like, I mean, it went by fast for sure, but I'm ready for this to like come off. It's been so annoying. Like, things I haven't been able to do, like wash Cadence's hair. So it makes me like dependent on other people. Like, this side of my body is just very neglected in the moisture side. It's like I can shower and stuff fine. Like, I exfoliate it as much as I can, but you know, like, you can't like put too much oil or whatever, lotion on here, because I don't want like the cast to just get really gross. And then like, even with doing work, like content work, like there's so many skin things, like people sending me like beauty PR packages and stuff like that, and I feel like I literally don't want to film because I just feel like it's just not aesthetically pleasing. It's ugly. Like, my big ass cast is in, you know what I mean, like the camera and stuff. Fashion things, like I want to, you know, film a bit more of that, bring it to my TikTok, my Instagram, and of course to you guys. But it's just been very, very, very much in the way. So I'm on my way there now. It's 1:22 and my appointment is at 1:30. One thing about it, I always feel like I leave on time, and yet like it just always seems that I'm like cutting it close. But you get like a 15-minute grace period anyway, so should not be too bad. I don't know why I feel like a little bit of a headache coming on. I need to increase my water intake. Show. But yeah, more with my cast thing. Like, when they take it off though today, I'm not fully in the clear. Oh, and if you're new here, welcome. But I tore the ligament in my thumb, and it's, according to the doctor, it's almost worse than breaking your bone. Like, you know, any bones or whatever, the ligament, it heals how it's going to heal. You need like a lot of physical therapy afterwards. It's just a slower healing process than just a bone. And yeah, I can concur, I guess. So the next phase after I take this off is going to be physical therapy. Because even when, like, so I initially had a longer cast, just for my thumb, right? I initially had a longer cast, and that was on for maybe a week and a couple days. And when they took it off to switch to this cast, like, I couldn't even do this with my thumb. It was already so stiff. And even my wrist was like, it took a bit for me to like bend it down. So that's going to be really annoying. And so I have to go to physical therapy, and I'll be in that for quite some time. Hot girl summer. Oh my God. So, you know, that's going to be it. I'll have like a soft cast so I can take it off and actually shower, do whatever I need to do, and then I should put it back on. So I don't know. Well, like, so we'll wait for the doctor to tell me all that. I'm going to bring you guys in this time for sure. Before I hadn't brought you guys in because I didn't know if they like let film, but they seem pretty chill there. So I'll let you guys hear what the doctor has to say. I really hope like what we spoke about before, which is basically what I just told you guys, is what is about to happen, because she gives, you know how sometimes doctors could be a bit like too cautious. She is a bit too cautious because she even like refuses to clear me for surgery. Like at first she was like, oh, you're totally fine, but there's still a 4% chance we could, girl, hang it up. So we'll see. I should be there in just a little bit, and then yeah, fingers crossed I just get this off, and then I just get a new schedule for physical therapy, and I just push through that. Okay, I'm whispering because I'm not supposed to be filming in here, but like, oh my god, look at my hand. I haven't seen my full hand in weeks. My thumb still looks a little bit weird, and there's like dead skin everywhere on this, which is kind of gross. Can't wait to get home and exfoliate, but like, ooh, like you could see there's still injury right there. Like right here is where like the ligament is torn, just like right in between these two. So hopefully she says it's stable enough that I don't need anything else, but they're not letting me film. It's kind of annoying. There's like a new staff in here, but I get it, like, you know, malpractice or whatever. But I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm so excited. Look, I can bend it a little. This is way more than I could bend it before. Like I literally couldn't do anything. I could do this. And my thumb absolutely feels crazy. Ooh, oh, happy Pride Month. Hey y'all, it is the next day, Friday, and it's 9:11 in the morning. I have actually not a lot of time to chat because I have my 9:50 Pilates class today, which I really don't want to go to because I feel stressed right now, like for real. Like it's just the world. I mean, everyone is really going through it financially, like with just like the cost of everything. But I truly this morning, I'm being attacked left and right by financial obligations. It's insanity. So like, I mean, everywhere in the world, honestly, in America, excuse me, rent is out of control. We finally, like the people in this building, finally got our like rental renewal or whatever. First, they like switched the company up on us. So like the old people that were, the owners here are gone, whatever. So the new company is of course going by market value. That's one thing I did not know, like moving to the South from the North, from New York, moving to the South, there is no like rent cap. So they can literally raise your rent, you know, with each renewal to match market prices. And which I find to be insane because just because market prices are going up right now, obviously it's a supply demand issue. But just because market prices are going up, like value of properties going up, does not mean that people's salaries are going up, right? Like there's literally no movement in the job sectors. We've had the same minimum wage for decades. Like especially in the Carolinas, they have the lowest minimum wage of all 50 states. So it's insane to me to see people like literally priced out and they make well over 60, 70K. Like with salary jobs, people are being priced out of apartments. Like this is where we are economically, y'all. And I will not blame anyone for being so checked out of the voting system or whatever the hell this year, because it's like, I've never seen voting not matter this much. I have never seen it not matter this much. Unpopular opinion, at least when Trump was in office, you could literally, if he got 10 too many tweets about something people did not like, he would find a way to, you know, just to win the popularity or like, okay, yeah, he did something and shut us up. Biden, on the other hand, Mr. Biden, Mr. Joseph, What a waste. That was my political segment for today. But oh my God. The next little tidbit I wanted to talk to you guys about, I have a tiff with the IRS right now. I mean, it's totally fixable. Like everything's fine or whatever. Thankfully, I do have a friend who is literally a lawyer for the IRS, so I was able to like get his help with whatever's going on. But it's like the way they send you mail and like how they word things, it really makes you feel like you're going to jail. Like, what did I do? Oh my God. So apparently I'm getting some of my student loans have been canceled. I think all by now. They were canceled without my knowledge though. Like they've been on deferment for I don't know how long, either because I went back to do my master's or because I'm not paying you. So they're on deferment, but they have been canceled. So I had like JP Morgan and some like direct loans from my, my undergrad. And again, no one told me about it. So I filed my taxes regularly, Then I get, file my taxes, get my returns, everything's all good. And then I want to say, this is now the second time this year, I'm getting like papers from the IRS, notice of deficiency. So I don't know if you guys have already gone through this, if you're watching this, or you might go through this. If you receive this paper in the mail, it's basically saying that the canceled loan, the amount of that canceled loan, the IRS is saying that is now income that you have. So magically, they think that if you, for some reason, if you, just giving a number example, got $20,000 of loans forgiven, when you filed your taxes, you need to report that, or you should have reported that as income. So like, just because you didn't pay 20K of loans, you should have 20K saved somewhere in a bank or not touched. I want to move out of here so bad. So obviously that makes no freaking sense, but what they don't walk you through, which I had to thankfully get help from my friend, is that you have to just let them know that your loan being forgiven did not immediately benefit you, or it doesn't benefit you in any way. So you basically have to prove to them that you are insolvent. So now I have to gather all these papers. I have to like fill out another form. I'm forgetting what the form is called. I can literally put it in my description box, or if you're interested and this has happened to you, do not pay the IRS that deficiency notice or that increase in your taxes. I can just write me in the comments if you want me to tell you what to do. But there is a worksheet to fill out and send back to them, basically showing them that like, these are my assets. Like this is what I'm still paying and versus my assets, and what I'm still owed, or what I still owe to y'all and what I still owe to the world, living expenses or whatever, are much greater than my assets. Like I don't have 20K, made up number, laid somewhere for, of inheritance or just savings or whatever. So again, it's, called proving insolvents. So even though I can solve this, it's still just stressful. Like I really don't want to have to be dealing with this at all. So this is definitely going to be my project for later today. But God, may God cover us for real, because this is all too much. And it's like, I make a pretty good living, and if I feel this stress, I can't imagine people who are working to the bone and literally cannot afford a roof over their heads, and not like can't afford it, and complain about it a little, but we'll figure it out. Like it'll push my budget, but I'm going to be able to pay, you know what I mean? Like, but people who literally are going to become homeless because of this economy. Like it infuriates me. All right, I don't know. It feels a little heavy. So we're gonna switch gears for just a little bit. I really should get out of here. It's 9:18. I'll be fine if I leave here by 9:30. But I am feeling myself getting a little bit sick. Of course, when you're momming, your toddler gets sick, they feel wonderful, and now it's your turn. So that juice I made yesterday, poured a little bit extra in this container. This is so cute. I got this from Michael's, actually. I should have gotten some more, but I'm gonna order some glass ones from Amazon, actually, and like they're just much better for you. This is plastic. I'd rather the glass. So I'm just, taking a couple of supplements this morning just so I can really get ahead of whatever's coming at me. The next thing I'm going to take is this Care of Gut Check. So these are probiotic. It's a probiotic blend. I love their little packets, they taste really good. You don't need water with them. Like you can just have this on the go. So this has been like really, really good probiotic to add for me because I have been really working on not bloating or preventing bloating as much as I can. And let me share with you guys my top purchase in the health department. This bad boy. Like TikTok made me buy this and 10 out of 10 absolutely recommend. So L-glutamine, and I'm gonna like put a little video, you know, you can click on the little TikTok or whatever for more information about it. But L-glutamine has been like chef's kiss in getting rid of my bloating. Like now, whatever's there, I'm just like, oh, that's just like fat. Like this is just stuff I have to work out, but it's not this, as soon as I have like one bite of something, I look 5 months pregnant. So L-glutamine is just a, is it a protein? Don't quote me, but it helps you basically heal your gut. And healing your gut is basically the key, the gateway to healing everything else in your body. And it's like, is it an enzyme? I don't know. But whatever it is, it helps to repair your gut lining. So it fixes like leaky gut, gives like your gut, like whatever your gut is built of is L-glutamine. So it makes it, you know, obviously more fortified, gives it more energy, which gives you more energy. It helps you with cutting your cravings. I don't see that for me. Nothing is cutting my cravings at all. But what it is helping me with, and almost literally immediately, is bloating. So if you're having like bloating issues, definitely get this. I got this off Amazon. I'll link it down below. It literally came in like one day. It was like overnight and I didn't even pay for that. So yeah, and this is gonna last quite some time because you only need 1 scoop per like your full glass of water. It doesn't have a taste. This one doesn't have a taste. Some do, like, but everybody seems to be using this one the most. Like this is the highly recommended one. So I got this. I usually take it with a glass, either my like juice or an orange juice. I don't really like putting it in water because although it doesn't have a taste, it has a taste. You take it like before, you want to take it like an hour before you actually eat, just so that your body is doing the absorption and not the food. So that's with that. You could take it multiple times a day, like before you eat anything, but I just do it in the morning and then I'm actually good the rest of the day. And if you pair it with other probiotics, so like eating kimchi, this, kombucha, anything like that, it works even better for you, pre or probiotics. Really, really good. All right, but anyway, let me cut this here. It's 9:22. I have to get out of here in literally 6 minutes. So see you guys.
That's the judge. Wait. Let me see something. Cuz, what's cracking, cuz? Back then. Talk to me next. Look, dirty, dreaming. Cloud 9, know that I'm dreaming.
Black girls in solid core. This is Michelle. This is Haley. This is
Jasmine.
Jazz. Y'all, we just get into the abs. Get into the sweat.
Sweat.
We did. Nah, that class literally killed us, but we're about to hang out forever now. Friends. Oh my God. Hey guys. It is Saturday, June 4th. We are, and it like literally just turned 12. We've been up for quite some time, which is perfect because that means on time nap, a longer nap for little one. She's back there. We are headed to Target. No plan, just vibes. But the only plan is we are getting Starbucks. You know, we love a little Starbucks run on Saturday morning. So we're gonna do that. And then I actually just saw a couple of things like on TikTok, some sets that I didn't know Target carried, and I want to see if the Target here has them. After that, we may go to the park, but the big thing I definitely want to do today is lay out by the pool. Like I know I want to lay out. It's not scorching hot. I mean, y'all, the other day when I was talking to you, it was so hot outside. I just was like in a bad mood. I had such a headache. I couldn't deal with it. But today it's like, you know, the sun is out, very clear skies, but it's not scorching, so it'll be perfect to lay out for a little bit, and then she can, you know, get a little pool time in. yeah, should be a nice little relaxed, easy day. Hopefully a relaxed, easy weekend. There's not really much going on for real. Things pretty clean. I feel. Oh, hi, Cadence. You saying hi?
Hi, welcome back to my channel again.
Welcome back again. Anything going on for you? Anything new with you?
I want pepperoni at the pool.
You want pepperoni at the pool?
Yeah.
Okay. Snacks at the pool. Okay. And I can get us some fruit.
I want some strawberries
Mm-hmm.
and some cookies.
That's not fruit. The last clip I'm pretty sure you guys saw, we were at, or I was at my Pilates class, and I have never seen that many black girls at Pilates. And guess what? I was actually extremely freaking flattered because two of those girls came because, or one of the girls came, she saw me on TikTok before. So she was like, not to be weird, but I think I follow you on TikTok. And I was like, oh my, first of all, that is not weird at all. It's gonna get a little dark. I'm turning into the target. That is not weird at all, but that is always so crazy to me when I run into someone who follows me on any of my platforms, because wow, like, hi, I want to be friends in real life. And I feel like Charlotte has nobody here until like you guys come, say hi to me, and I'm like, oh my god, let's actually hang out, please. So if you see me, definitely always come say hi, please, 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 please. I am actually very kind. I don't know why I said actually. Do I not look kind? I'm actually really kind and really friendly, so definitely come say hi to me. But yeah, like that was like I have not seen that many black girls at all. We ended up actually making a little TikTok and IG. I just haven't posted it. Yeah, what did I just say? We made a TikTok and an IG reel. I just didn't post it yet. But by the time this is up, it'll definitely be up as well. Oh my god, it was really cool. It was really fun. Like, we were all supportive of each other, all exchanged numbers, so we're probably gonna hang out, meet up sometime soon. Yeah, that was really cool. Love it when, black girls really get together, because as you guys know, like, Pilates is not really that accessible right now, and like that's a big critique about it, because it's literally, basically like yoga, like all these kind of like holistic classes, ritual practices, spiritual things or whatever. They all have roots in non-white everything, and yet they are priced and offered at times that minorities or the people who literally it was created for and by are unable to access them, right? Whether it be because of financial or again because of like the times and the places where it's located. And oftentimes you can actually feel very unwelcome. I would like maybe 50-50, not intentionally, but because, there's no representation in there. So I was just really glad to see, like we was in there deep.
I'll try again one day, we'll see. Your hands under my pillow, so I sleep. And I'm dreaming of you, leaving bruises on my feet. I'm obsessed with you in a way I can't believe. Tell me what your tears, do you wipe them just for me? Do you wipe them just for me? I'm faded on my knees. It's your touch that I need. I want to take a tea from my top. If you stand around, it's only I would like. Every time I was a glass and try to play. Bring you a song, do you wanna hear it now? Then bring your friends along to phone the club. Cause I need to breathe.
Hey guys, so, oh my gosh. Get into this color. I got a little bit darker. I could have stayed out. I mean, if you want, I literally, this is a running joke with me and Janae right now, but like no joke. My hair is right at that point where it's like, I look like Bill Cosby. Like I can't take it. I cannot take it. I need to find a wig, something. Like it's just not long enough in the back yet to snatch up for some braids, but everything else is. So I give myself a month, but Jesus Christ, I can't. Anyway, the pool was so fun. We had like, we went to, where did we go? We went to Target. I got some good stuff, but I think I'm gonna do like a collective haul. I've really been doing some good shopping. Like, look, literally, look at this. There's so much stuff over there. So I'm definitely, and I have like more in my closet that I haven't opened for real. So I'm gonna for sure do a collective haul. But yeah, so we went to Target, had a good time, got some cute stuff. And then we went to the park. It's a new park. I haven't taken her there yet. And it was really nice. It was cute. And then we ended up actually going straight to the pool. The pool was like super packed with people who don't even live here. So guess who's gonna report that to the front office? Because one thing about it, if y'all are about to charge for every little thing, I wanna have a seat when I get down to the pool for the rent that I'm paying. So there's that. Writing a letter, writing a review immediately. Yeah, but then we went to my favorite, like, you know, whatever. We got in the pool, right? We got out of the pool, rushed to go grab some food because I'm not cooking today on this good little Saturday. But we went to one of my, like, the best food spots I have ever tasted here, and it's called Soul Central. There's 2 locations. If you're in Charlotte, you know, if you know, you know. But the food is so freaking good. So we got home, immediately took showers, moisturized, and now we're about to get into it. Let me show you this food. I wish you could taste it. I wish I can send you some, but just take my word for it. Like, this is so good. It is so good. It is good soul foods. My catfish, and then I think I got baked chicken. I got the yams. You've never tasted anything better. And it's really like a reasonable price at that. Hold on. And it's really a reasonable price at that. This is Cadence platter, which is really seconds for me because she's not gonna eat all this, but she'll do what she can. And the cornbread, oh my God. Everything is just so good. And my like one little allotment for a soda, 1 soda a month, really. But y'all, we're about to mess this food up and honestly just stay in for the evening, call it a night. We're gonna watch a movie, do this, and then that's pretty much it. She hasn't taken a nap today, so hopefully that means bed early, right?
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hey y'all, it is Sunday. I literally just keep looking more and more rough each time I come back on here, but I got something for that later today. Right here. But we should do our own.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
When we get home, we'll do it already. Here you go.
Now open it.
Yeah.
Right here, like right here.
Yeah. You gotta. Oh, there it is. Go ahead. And then taste. And then swish. Wait, let me. Ooh, that's good. Okay, yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
Ooh, tastes like
Another one of my kid teaching me TikToks. Okay. Wait, how do you make the counter? I mean, oh, crazy.
Guys, I'm tired. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Because I'm in goddamn fault.
Okay, hold on. All right. That was your practice. You ready? It's gonna start in 3, 2, go.
Oh, guys, I'm tired. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Because I'm in goddamn fault.
one more time. Like, don't go down that far. Just, yeah, like, just do that. Okay. Ready? Hold on. 3, 2, go. Oh my gosh, we're going to the doctor.
We're going to the doctor. I actually scratch you.
Hey guys, it is Monday. We're at June 6th. I just dropped Cadence off at school. It's like 10:30 now. She had a pediatrician's appointment this morning. All's well. She just needed a checkup. Kids have a little bug here and there all the time, and I'm like, you know, I just want to make sure to get ahead of it, because if anyone knows, my child, if there's something to catch, she will catch it. So I just like to get ahead of it. But she's back at school and is okay. But am I okay? Let's talk about it real quick. So, well, how about I don't cry when I'm talking to you guys about this? Like, we're just, you know, we're just chilling right now. Like, hopefully I can just get through what I need to get through. So, as you can see, roll tape. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, like, I really felt like I've been going out on, like, all out to just try to spend a bit more time with Cadence, like, and just, you know, be a little bit more present, do things together. Because I know this is not something I do all the time. Like, I know I don't prefer to play with her. I don't really prefer to, you know, like, I'm just, and also I'm busy. I'm her only parent. Like, I'm busy. I'm doing other things. And because I am her only parent, I rarely actually have time to parent myself or just do nothing. And sometimes I want to selfishly get that time for myself. You know, whatever. Like, she's not going to die if she's, you know, playing by herself for 2 hours, an hour, whatever. But yesterday, you know, I'd taken a walk with her. I had a lot of stuff that I needed to handle, which didn't get handled, by the way. But, you know, at least I'd taken a walk with her. She'd been asking for a walk. Went to Bubble Tea, that tea spot with her, because this is something she's been, like, mentioning that she really wants to go. Cool. Took her. Then we were going to go to the pool. Like, I just had a day, half of the day, the first half of the day planned, dedicated to her. So we're coming back in the house after the pool, which was a failed attempt. She was like immediately, I think she was just tired, didn't know how to say it, but she was just really like bratty, like whatever. We couldn't stay at the pool. It was a whole lot of hoopla for nothing. We're coming back upstairs, and I am actually fussing at her a bit, because I'm just like, she was looking for something. She'd lost something I literally just bought her. And I'm just saying to her, you know, like, Cadence, like, I'm just really tired of you, like not being organized with your things. Like, you know where you're supposed to put this. Like, you know, come on. Like, we're not supposed to be losing our things this quickly. You have to be a little bit more responsible. And then she's like, first thing she says to me, she's like, okay, chill, Mom. I didn't give that like much energy, whatever. I just like kind of like shot her a look or whatever. And then the second thing she you know, I still keep talking, and then the second thing she says, she's like, oh my gosh, you're hollering in my face. That second one, I'm just gonna chalk that up to her having like this old Southern teacher. Like, I don't talk like that. I've never really heard anyone else talk like that talk around her. That's definitely something hollering, like that's definitely something she's heard at school. Whatever. But even then I had to stop and be like, I'm not even, do you know what hollering means? She's like, yeah, screaming. And I'm like, well, I'm not screaming. Just because I'm telling you, you know, something that you may not want to hear doesn't mean that I'm hollering or screaming at you. So I just refocused it back to what I was talking about, which was, let's be organized, let's not lose things. Then, as I'm walking out of her room, she goes, well, you're a bad mom. I stopped in my tracks. My kid is 3. She'll be 4 in November. it is the whole next day, you guys. And like me just even repeating, see, I said I was gonna cry. Me repeating that, I am still like, I am so hurt by that. Like I am hurt, and it's hurt on multi levels. I'm gonna go backwards on the levels. So emotion to logic. So on my emotional side, girl, fuck you. On the second emotional side, I'm just thinking back to micro, just how much I just did for her that day and the day before. And wow, how children could be so ungrateful. It's really out of control. Emotional level 3. I am human. I understand that my daughter is 3 years old. It's a huge range of emotions that they have. And, you know, like what they say may not really hold any weight in terms of, because they don't know what they're saying, just because it's just a big emotion and those were the words she can find to identify, or not even identify, but to express that big emotion. But I am human. I am just one person doing their best every freaking day without option. Without option. I don't have the choice to not do my best, right? Because obviously, sorry, this moves. Obviously, me not doing my best means something really bad for her. So when she said that, when I tell you, it just like, my little spirit broke. It broke. And then I was like, turning, I did ask her, I was like, why did you say, what do you mean I'm a bad mom? Why am I a bad mom? And she couldn't like really say anything at first. Like she was just kind of looking down. And I was like, no, Cadence, why did you say that? Why did you say I'm a bad mom? And she was like, because you are. I don't like it because you're yelling. Again, I wasn't yelling at her. So regardless, that was just fucking insane. Like, what? So last bit of emotional level. It really like took me in the freaking spinner real quick, because it's like, I don't want to get into like comparing what I do versus what her other parent doesn't do, but that's where it took me immediately, where it was like, I have never seen her give one negative emotion, one negative remark, critique, review of her dad. If you're new here, you know, new to this, why did I say podcast? I almost said podcast. If you're new here, you know, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, just a little background. I am a single mother to my daughter. I have been raising her by myself, honestly, since she was born, but, you know, in different way, in a very, very different and much more difficult way now that she's, you know, a toddler, and a very advanced toddler at that, in terms of language and in terms of understanding. Like, so it just makes it much harder to have to deal with certain things, because it's just harder. And so her father, who is I'm gonna keep it a buck, who is a father because I'm a solid mother, not because he knows what he's doing, not because he's, you know, like whatever he does, just know I make it possible for him to do it. Whether that is seeing his child, like I literally have to open my home for that to happen, otherwise he can't. Secondly, like calling your child on time, I have to get in his ass for him to make sure that he's doing what he's doing, even on that bare minimum level. Recently, I have stopped doing those things completely, because what I don't want to happen is kind of what just happened with her calling me a bad mom. Literally, what I don't want to happen is for him to continue to look like some sort of superhero because he shows up when there's a recital, he shows up when there is this fun thing going, or he shows up and it's just like, yeah, you only showed up though because I gave you a place to stay. Otherwise, what were you gonna do? But to Cadence, it looks like he's the show-upper. He's always there, because she's desensitized to me being the actual one that is always there and always keeping it together and always making sure the next thing is together. And it's like, of course, my 3-year-old's not going to understand that, but what she will understand is how much he's unable to be there and unable to do his basic job as a parent without me. So I've removed all of those things that I do to make sure that he looks like he's doing some sort of something or whatever. But I say that to say how even that day, even yesterday, she maybe called his iPad like 17 times, right? Like so they can FaceTime or whatever. He literally did not answer at all. A little bit after she called me a bad mom, unexpectedly and like really unrelated, he sent her like one text. You should see with the joy, like 4 little emojis. You should see the joy with which she like emotes, the joy she emotes because he just did that. Like that's it. That's all he has to do. And she's so grateful. She's so happy. It's like she forgot what she just said to me. She immediately runs out and shouts like, Daddy sent me a text, Mom, Daddy. And I just was like, I had a choice at that moment. Break her spirit about it and say some nasty shit about her dad, or just kind of stay silent. And I chose to stay silent because I'm like, first of all, she's not going to understand what I'm saying about her dad, what I wanted to say and what I wanted to say to her by reacting like that. Because in my head, I'm like, bitch, sit down. What is you jumping up for? This man is giving you crumbs and you're eating it up. Stop. But a 3-year-old is not going to understand that. And touching a bit into the logic, I feel like even grown women do this. I've done this. When you are in an abusive relationship, them crumbs be tasting like filet mignon. Like when a man literally, at first, you know, he's there, he's around, he's doing for you, he's cute, he's whatever, right? And then that abusive relationship turns on and they keep pulling back. They're keeping you void of the things you need so that when they give you a little bit, you're hooked again. You're like, oh, yes, this is why we were together. I'm remembering you, all that feeling, like that drug addiction is back because they give you a little bit and then take it away again. And then give you a little bit just to keep enough to keep you freaking hooked. And that is what is happening to my 3-year-old. And it pisses me off so much. And it hurts me so bad for her. But I have to step out of the way. These are one of the things, like as a single mom especially, this is about to be a journey for real, and a plight for real. I have to step out of the way. I cannot continue to protect my daughter from her father or certain harms that he will bring onto her because of his deficiencies. But I'm going to be prepared for the fallout, right? So when she's old enough to really see who is your mom and your dad versus, you know what I'm saying, versus what you thought this man was or whatever, I just have to be ready to build her up from that. I have to be ready to throw her into therapy to pick up what I can't do. That's where I stand with that part or whatever. But it's just crazy to me to see that dynamic play out with a 3-year-old and her father, like a young daughter and father, to see also though, like just looking introspectively, like how that type of attachment style really does exist later on in our, you know, as young women. Like it does exist later on with our relationships. Like it starts here, you know, and I'm just praying and hoping that I can help my daughter to not have that unhealthy attachment style repeat itself as she grows up and starts dating and starts, you know, like coming into loving relationships. Like, so she doesn't think that's what it's like. That's all that you should aspire for and think men are capable of, giving you crumbs. So that was like my last level of emotions, comparing myself to this guy versus what I'm doing and what's not being appreciated versus what she like runs to. And then the logic layer. If you are a single mom, if you have gone through anything like this, first of all, I am hugging you. I am hugging you and I'm telling you that it is okay to cry, because that shit, I don't think my feelings have ever been more hurt in my life. And people have said mean things to me. So it is okay to cry. Yes, it is a child. They don't know what they're saying. They don't, whatever. Who cares? Cry. Take your time. Take them to school early the next day. Take them, get them away from you. Do what you need to do and freaking cry. Be angry if you need to. But, and this logic only came after I literally spoke to 2 mom friends and Janae. And it was just the reminder that you are a good mom. I am a great mom. You are a great mom, not just a good mom. We show up no matter what. It is our job, it is our duty, and it is with love that we show up. And because we are single moms, our kids may sometimes be desensitized to all that we are doing for them. It is not their fault. Our kids love us unconditionally at that, because I do yell at her sometimes. I do get so frustrated with her, and I do ignore her sometimes, and I'm not always the softest parent. But you know what? Every morning she wakes up wanting to see me. And your kid wakes up every morning wanting to see you, needing you for the rest of the day. So it is unconditional and symbiotic. So if you've gone through that little bit of a rough time, or you've heard a variation of these words, take your time for you to feel that feeling. Call a friend. A mom friend or a friend you trust with your emotion that won't make you immediately feel like, you need to dismiss what you're feeling. That's 2. And then 3rd, validate yourself. Do whatever you need to do to validate yourself. Your kid can't validate you really. But once you're done with the emotion, tell yourself all the shit that you do that you know makes you a badass mother, that makes you everything. Is it unfair that you have to do all those things? Of course. Say that to yourself too. I do this, and I should not have to, because I did not make this baby by myself. But I'm doing it anyway. And because I'm doing it, my child benefits from it. And that's where it can stop. As for me though, I'm going to the mall right now because I'm finna spend some money, because bad mother who? How dare she? Now I have to buy myself something, because that's my journey. That's how I validate myself. I'm finna buy something because guess what? I work very freaking hard to feed that child and give her little luxury life of, waking up and doing whatever the heck she wants. And for her to fix her mouth, calling me a bad mom. I'm finna show you bad mom. Bye.
I know that you're drunk. Tell me what you want after this drunk. You know I get nasty. Uber right at my house, find a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. Get that introduction. We on the long road to sell this drug. You was so in love, you weren't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. So that was cute. It was productive. I went in there. I went in there for something specific, especially at Gucci. They didn't have the original color of what I wanted, but I got something that still worked, and I actually think I like that even better. I can't tell yet. I'm gonna see when I edit this, but I can't tell if I want to show you guys now or if I'm gonna wait to do an unboxing with it. But I got what I wanted, went in there and put my debit card down and did what I had to do. And I feel much better. But I am not done treating myself for today. So I'm going to, where am I going? I'm turning here. But now I'm going to do my mani-pedi. And then after that, I'm still not done. I'm going home, or I'm going to go pick up Cadence. It'll be time to pick up Cadence by that time. Thankfully, I did not put off doing her hair. So I like washed her hair, did everything, prepped it. She'll get braided tomorrow. But did all of that yesterday, which was fairly quick. Like, the ancestors were with me for real. Like, detangling was a freaking breeze in her hair, and it's usually not. So I'm thankful that's done and out the way. And so tonight I'm able to, I'll focus on her a bit when we get home, you know, like maybe just do some quick work next to her, but I'll focus on her as much as she needs me to. And then she's going to bed on time. I'm gonna do a quick little spa night in my bathroom, get my robes together, get my wine poured, you know. So I'm still winding down and reaffirming myself. So yeah. But yeah, before I forget, actually, while I was at, is this like a cricket? Hold on. While I was at the mall, I wanted to get a product at Sephora. I wanted to try the Ilia, I think that's how you pronounce it, brand. Initially I was gonna go in there so I can get the primer because Janae. So I just wanted to try it. I was like, all she did was like swipe it across the screen, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I need it too. But then I was like, girl, don't. I literally have like 3 really expensive primers. I'm nowhere near done with them. So I was like, okay, let me see what else. But I had seen a TikTok last night where a girl a little bit darker than my complexion was using their new sunscreen. It's like a tinted moisturizer, but not really, but it is. I don't know, but it looked so gorgeous and beautiful. Lo and behold, I went and tried a Haitian flag. It was a guy. I tell you, there are no Haitians in Charlotte. I need to get back on Facebook if I need to find any, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, she tried it on TikTok and it looked so beautiful. Right now, the only, not right now, but like for quite some time, the only face moisturizer I use that has SPF in it is Supergoop. And I'm obsessed with Supergoop. You cannot tell me anything about Supergoop. Prior to that, I was obsessed and still go up for Fenty. Fenty, I mean, she really started it. She was really that girl. I just never like re-upped on it, and I ended up getting Supergoop and just stuck to my Supergoop. But those are like my top 2 recommendations. But today I went to go try the Ilia. It's a bit pricey for sure. It's definitely way more than Fenty, and it's still way more than the Supergoop. Like I have I'm not even gonna pretend to know which size I have, but I want to say it's just different bottle forms, but it looks like it's giving the same amount. Not this accident that just almost happened in front of me. It's just weird because how did neither of them almost see each other? That would have been a crazy little accident at slow speed at that. People are nuts. But yeah, it was almost like $70 for that. But what I'm getting to is, tell me why I literally have damn near 2,000 points at Sephora. And the way Sephora's point system works is why Ulta will always be in the conversation. Because why were they trying to tell me I can only use 500 points per purchase? I don't even know if that's new or not, but I find that to be so stupid. Like, these are my points. Like, what are you talking about? And I've been racking them up like that for a rainy day, especially like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily want to spend my money in every store I stop at. So if I'm constantly shopping here and I'm racking up these points, you're telling me I can only use them in $10 increments. 500 points equals $10. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. And Ulta would never, could never, and would never. And that's why, you know, I keep it real quiet when the girls are talking about, you know, like they don't like Ulta and da-da-da-da. But it's just like, I get it. Like, I get the reasons why, but Ulta would never do that to you. Ulta would never regulate your points. Actually, they'll let you use every single last point you've ever accumulated and turn a $300 purchase into a $2.50 one. So there's that. Anywho, I am now at my nail spot. I didn't even pick what nail I want, so I hope they start on my pedicure first. And by that I mean color. I'm keeping them even shorter. Like I'm even shorter. I want even shorter. Yeah. I'm not even doing it. I want to do, and these aren't tips anymore. I've cut them down so short. This is just like an overlay over my nails. So I'm going to keep doing that, but I want them down shorter. I just don't know what color I want. Pink, white, clear, a hue of pink, gray, maybe a baby blue. No, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. All right, guys. I'll see you definitely tonight. Definitely I'll see you tonight. Bye.
Maintain, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get a pack and keep it open. Big dripper, stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't 4PF, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, out promotion. Shout out switching sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the out, we gotta smoke. Ride around with Drake, like we OVO. I got some rats and I want some more. Still got a pass in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure four. Let me fuck when I want, I just come and go. Man, these rats get too deep for these skinny clothes. I might put me in him in some bitch boat. They look bro, this nigga start getting low. I spent time on the rats on the Lambo and didn't even know how to make them motherfuckers go. On my birthday, I just wanna lift the dough. Got it fit, but don't play with me, period. Juice follow behind the years. In the road, I feel like a tourist. I'm the one from the bottom who sold out my partner, the police, drive the period. I fuck with shots and I'm gonna bust. You can't put on that drip, he ain't one of us. How you riding the Benz in a Tonka truck? How you got everybody lit piping up? Oh, she bad with no swag, I don't pipe her up. They my last and my last, I'm no wiping up. Count the money up fast like I'm typing some. I'm the type to get active and never run. Hit the rulers, my niggas ain't scared of none. Ain't no rules, you got rest, you can get it done. On a light day, I keep me 100 fun. Making hit after hit, call me very fun. For the Christmas, I bought everybody guns. Guns and choppers and F's for everybody.